Hey, you guys! Welcome back to the RDR show. We're a podcast where we talk about things in the media, in the movies, games, rhythm and flow, Netflix TV shows, everything. So today
All
we're going
right.
to be talking about rhythm and flow with our co-host Kevin.
Yo, 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 what's good? What's good,
Yo,
YouTube?
yo, yo, what's up, Kevin?
What's good, the podcast group?
Yeah,
Let's get it. I don't
we're
know.
on
That's how
video now.
people
We're
do
on
it.
YouTube. We're trying to get
That's
used
how
to the
people
YouTube.
do it. Hopefully,
Huh?
I wasn't. Hopefully, I wasn't too like loud, right? That was not my normal intro.
I don't think they could hear you. I think you need to speak a little bit louder for them to hear you next
They cannot hear me. I was yelling, man.
time.
I was like, "What's
Not for
good?"
bros though.
All
Yeah.
right. So let's talk about rhythm and flow, shall we? So we finish. Let's start talking about, I don't know. Let's talk about the favorite rapper. Like, obviously what's it called? D Smokes won it. But I just want to kind of see like what do you like the best? Like give me like a top two, top three rapper in the group.
So for me, I really liked Beans. Beans is good. I hate that
Beans?
she got eliminated so fast. But
Mm-hmm.
she
Okay.
got eliminated to the guy who got second, which is my other favorite rapper, was the Puerto Rican guy.
Flawless, real talk.
Flawless was good. He was really, really good. Kind of remind me of my uncle a little bit because he used to kind of has that style and swag. Um,
Really.
I liked his rap style a little bit more than D Smoke. Personally, I think D Smoke was in the top five, but for
Mm-hmm.
me, I wouldn't make him win the competition. Uh,
Okay.
but for me, I think Flawless was my second favorite. Beans was my first, and I really liked. I think it was Arion or Arion. It was that 18-year-old kid. I don't know if you remember
Oh
that guy.
yeah, yeah, Aaron, like the 18. Oh, I remember what you're talking
He
about.
was good. He was really, really good. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, those are my favorite. What about you?
Sam Be Yourself, the only white rapper. His flow was pretty sick. Caleb Colossus, and then London B. Those three.
London B. So wait, hold up. Who's Caleb again? Oh, Caleb was
Caleb Colossus is a football player with a dreadlocks.
yeah. Caleb Colossus. Caleb Colossus, I didn't like too much. Uh,
Okay.
London B, I felt honestly like she had more of a star presence, and that's why she went through sort of the ends of the rounds.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is again we're gonna put spoiler in the description wherever we are because we definitely spoil who the winner was. And like
Every single time that we review something, we always spoil it. Come on, that's how we roll.
but I don't know. I feel like London B wasn't one of the best rappers. I feel like she should have got eliminated 3 rounds before. Personally.
So, so do you feel like D Smokes is well deserved, or do you feel like someone else should win a competition?
I think D Smoke is well deserved. Um,
Okay.
he was the better artist. He wasn't the
Mm-hmm.
better rapper, but he was the better artist out of a lot of them, and that's why I really liked him because he played all the instruments. He even like helped produce too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like that really really impressed me. He reminded me a little bit of Kendrick Lamar because he talked about similar concepts and
Mm-hmm.
just the production and all the metaphors, like the metaphors in his music was
Mm-hmm.
really, really good. I liked it. So I think it was well deserved. It wasn't my favorite, but if it was her or London B, I would definitely be upset if London B got it, to be honest.
Interesting. For me, I do feel like the final performance, like London B did well. Flawless was kind of, yeah, like, I will succeed. I will do this. I will do that, and then it's kind of get boring. There's not much substance,
Who,
you
London
know.
B?
No, Flawless real talk, like doing his final finale performance. It was like a lot of like, I will succeed. I will do it for my mama. And then I was like, okay, but D Small kind of gave it more well-rounded in terms of showcasing and producing. I definitely agree with you. And I've been actually listening to some of their like solo albums after they've gone on the show.
How is
It's
it?
actually interesting. Like I kind of see why the judges pick whoever they picked because like Caleb Colossus, like the flow was good, the pocket was tight. Sam Be Yourself, the pocket was good, but there's such lack of little something something. You know, So if I compare like Meek Mill to D Smoke, it's like another level, right?
True.
So I I cannot describe what it is, but like what I'm hearing is lack a little something there, and I think that's what's probably like separating the rap artists that made it and those people that did not made it, if that makes sense.
No, no, that definitely does make sense. It could be a lack of experience
Mm-hmm.
necessarily, because
Mm-hmm.
very interesting. Some of them had that sort of star factor, but they
Mm-hmm.
just didn't have the whole artist package, or they couldn't rap, or they couldn't like they could come up maybe a really really great hit in like 3 weeks, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So because they had 2 days, like they weren't able to come out with a good product, right? But like
Yeah.
let's say like, even some of the artists like they sucked at freestyling, they sucked at like battling, but they were
Mm-hmm.
really, really good at individual songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I feel like in that way the show sort of it's not perfect, right, in terms of how they pick the
Mm-hmm.
rap winners, who advances to the next round, because it was also biased on the judges' opinions and
Uh-huh.
what the judges were looking at. Like I was like hitting my head. I was like, what are you talking about? Like they were great, like their performance or whatever they did. So
Yeah, like some of the moment. Let's talk about the judges, right? Because some of the moment that when they're judging, I was like, wow, like they really know their stuff. Like Chance the Rapper, Cardi B, and Ti. It's because like I didn't realize that they were freestyling. Like and then they called them out, they're freestyling. I was like, really? You know, I was like,
but
wow. You
how do
know.
they know that they're really freestyling? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I'm not a rapper. I couldn't hear the difference, but I was hearing them like after they're judging their performance. Oh yeah, really? They're freestyling. That's cool. You know. So my point is right, like I trust the judges. I do feel like the winner is well deserved, and because they're amateur, there's gonna be a lot of okay, they mess up in the performance and they're out automatically. That's just way it is. So.
Yeah,
Um,
because I feel like when they were doing what the ciphers, like at the
mhm,
beginning, and they had 30 people and they had to eliminate half of that, there were
mhm,
so many good ones that they were like they messed up once that they
mhm.
got rid of them, but they were like really good.
Yeah, like that's kind of how you perceive it, right? Like because we're in a competition that we gotta fulfill those shows, and if the shows are like 50 episodes, then we can do whatever,
Yeah,
right? I mean, from the judge's perspective, I can see why they are doing it the way that they're doing it, but by the end of the day, it's a show, right? There's a certain amount of episode that needs to be on, pretty much.
exactly. Yeah,
So.
and I felt like I liked it when it got sort of closer to the end, because it's like they had like less contestants, meaning
Hmm.
like it was more concentrated and you got connected to the different artists more than in the
Yeah.
beginning, right?
Hmm.
But I did like how they went out and they heard the different freestyles and the raps that they did in the different
Hmm.
cities. I thought that was really cool. That was a really cool concept.
Hmm.
The idea in itself, I like that idea that they did that, for
Hmm.
a rap sort of show, sort of like The
Yeah.
Voice, like hip
Yeah.
hop rap style. Because Rose, she never really listens to hip hop unless I put it on, right? But
Hmm.
after watching the show, she has a different appreciation of it.
That's
And she's
good.
more like an art form, which I really like.
That's good. All right, let's talk about the judges. Let's talk about Cardi
Ooh,
because I have to. I have to rant about Cardi.
shoot.
I don't get her. I don't get her. I just don't. Like the way that she expressed herself is like this whole thing. I was like, why? You know? And then she makes weird noises. It's like, like I remember when we and I were talking about like Kanye West at the review of the Jesus is King.
Yeah,
Me and Cardi were not on the same wavelength.
yeah, yeah. Are you sure? I mean, you kind of seem like a Cardi fan to me. You got to
No,
put Cardi.
I'm not.
Well, I
Cardi.
don't know. I don't know. I can see why people don't like Cardi. She's a little weird, but I feel like that's sort of in a little sort of ghettoish, right? But that adds to her persona. That's why people like her, because she's just herself. She's real. And within anywhere you go within hip hop, there is always that one character that's like that.
Is she
And
real though? Is
she,
she
I,
real though?
I
This
think
is
she,
this is her. This is her.
yeah, it's weird.
Really?
That's why people like her. Like Rose was laughing the entire time, and the only reason she watched the show, one of the main reasons, was because Cardi B was the judge.
I would. Okay, let's be honest. I would probably enjoy the show better if Nicki Minaj was on the show.
Oh, Nicki Minaj is fake. Nicki, that's a girl. First of all, Nicki Minaj.
But the thing is,
I'm not saying Cardi B isn't like this, but she's crazy, super egotistical. Cardi B is, but she's actually nice, and she's got a better rap style than Nicki Minaj.
I don't like them both. Maybe they should get. I don't know who else is big in the female rapping right now. Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know.
But Megan Thee Stallion, I can see that, but she's only been around for like a few
Yeah.
years. Like one radio hit this year.
I mean, Cardi definitely makes sense. Cardi draws views, but I just like her like New York audition. I couldn't even make it through. I want to quit like midway. You know, I was like, okay, cool. Tell me whoever you got going on.
Personally, I think she picked one of the best rappers up from New York. She was hard. She was harsh, but it's like you needed to do that in order to find the best ones. Because Chance the Rapper was saying yes to everybody, but then no one from Chicago like made it. I think, right? Except for Sam, Be Yourself, right?
Sam B is from Michigan. Yeah.
In Chicago, right? Didn't he?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like Chance was like saying, yeah, like this is the future. You know, like we got the best rappers, but Chance is biased. And I didn't like. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. You didn't like Cardi. I didn't like Chance the. I like Chance the Rapper, and that's why I started watching the show as well. But I didn't like how he critiqued them on their lyrics that they were rapping about against like the church, or like if they were rapping about gun violence or like something like that's their style. Like let them rap. They're not gonna be like preaching like for for world peace. Like Chance does a lot of his songs, right? Like people don't want to hear that all the time. I like hearing hardcore rap. I like hearing conscious rap, like D Smoke. I like his style of rap, and I'm not really into really like more hip hop rap, like not too much. Like I'll listen to it occasionally, but mine's more just I don't know, just darker, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So if you want to swap out Chance the Rapper, who would you swap in? Kendrick Lamar.
Ooh, Kendrick Lamar would be good. Because I feel like they need a conscious rapper. They need like a superstar like Cardi B. And then like I guess Tip, I don't really listen to him, but he was sort of more, what is he, like more like hip hop, right? He's sort of like an old head, I guess.
More,
right?
yeah, more like a southern, like early 2000, kind of like but like I think the tip there is to serve as like a intellectual, kind of like a, like more like experiences, right?
I like that. I like that they had those because I feel like they needed that because they were all the same. If they got like the Migos to do it, it's like it would suck, but I think they need the conscious rapper. And then,
for season 2, give me your like judge panel. Like, who would you like to see for season 2 to be as judges?
Let's see. I really like the judges that they had now, so I would be fine with them continuing with the Tip, Chance, and Cardi because they're actually rappers. Like when you hear them rap, they actually have bars. They actually rap. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't want someone that's like a hip hop star, but they're not necessarily a good rapper, right? So I think J. Cole would be good.
J. Cole
would be good. We need more female rappers, so I think I'm thinking about like Rhapsody, but I don't know if Rhapsody would be like the best one. I don't want to say Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj is like on all like these shows. She's on American Idol. She's on like The Voice, I think, right?
I don't know. I don't watch those shows. Just give me your top 3. Don't overthink it.
There's just so many rappers, So J. Cole. I want someone more thuggish.
Okay.
So
like
maybe Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q. Okay.
Maybe Baby would be kind of fun too, but he's brand new, so I don't think that would work out.
Yeah.
And then maybe like an old head, maybe like Jay-Z. Jay-Z would be cool.
But I don't think Jay-Z would do the show though. He's too big time.
That's funny.
That's true. I'm thinking Ice Cube would be cool.
Ice Cube's perfect.
Ice Cube, and maybe one of those what?
Snoop Dogg would be good.
Yeah, but I guess it's already featured on the West Coast. Ice Cube would be near West Coast, and then West Coast I'd probably either do one of those early days Ice Cube, maybe what's the name again? 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz would be good.
Two Chainz would be good.
He's sort of more southern, more hip hop, more flash. I can see 2 Chainz.
Yeah, and then for the female, if we have to include a female judge, then Nicki Minaj. I just don't want to see Cardi B again.
It sucks. Nicki Minaj sucks.
I just don't want to see Cardi B again. All right, cool. So let's not talk about the detail. Let's take a step back, right? So as a show representing the hip hop culture in general, how do you feel?
They did a good job.
Just take a big step back. Tell me.
I think if I were to grade it, probably 10 out of 10 on like the culture of hip hop. One, they got the judges, not only like mainstream judges, but sort of different from different regions. They got they know that hip hop is different and rap is different in different regions of the US. The production value was amazing. They showed like sort of street art. They showed like how it was in those different cities. They showed the different styles. Even the music that they used in there was new. It was diverse. It was really, really good. And so I think they did a really good job. Also, not only that, the competitions they were doing, the cypher, the rap battle. The rap battle was so good. Like the music video. The music video was okay. I kind of had it weird because it was like music artists reviewing a music video, but they're not necessarily cinematographers. So that's, I feel like, wasn't the artist's fault because they weren't the ones editing the video. But I like that. So I think in terms of how they represented the hip hop culture was really good because Rose understands it more for sure.
Yeah, I definitely like the competition structure. I feel like that's definitely the highlight of the show. Next season, I probably would not set it so rigidly, like eliminate half of the contestants because some contestants they might not rap before, they might not done rap battle before. I think that's why Beans kind of got eliminated because she was Flawless has been battling for the last like 10 years or something, and to me one of the most interesting thing is how at the audition is how they greet the crowd and like yo what's good, right? Like let's get it, like what are you trying to get? I don't know. Right, like this whole like African American way of like getting the crowd hyped, and I feel like the whole stage presence, how the judge put them as an entertainer, as part of the rapper. I think that's really cool because they don't want a guy or a girl that can just record album. They want a guy or girl that can sell tickets, that can do huge concert. That's how they make money in general. I feel like,
Did you see my banana?
No. Are you trying to get us out? No, put it away.
It's a banana.
We're gonna get banned. We're gonna get taken down by YouTube.
No, I agree. I don't know, the stage presence. Like sometimes, like Tip would be like, "No, you ain't got no stage presence," and they were amazing rapper. Like the Atlanta episode, the first rapper that performs, he was so good. Yeah, I think he was like he could have been the final contestant. Like he reminded me of D Smoke and everything. Like, he was really good, and he got eliminated because he didn't have stage presence or something, like it just kind of ticked me off. I'm like, he was really good.
Yeah, but that's kind of like the trend of the rap artists right now is how well can you move an entire arena of people, like tens of thousands of people doing what you do. And then I think they do get a point. And then, to be honest, is like, if they're just based on judging their contestant based on, their album, then there's no point of making a Netflix show. Sure. Right? But again, it's gonna be on Netflix, and it's gonna be like at least transfer energy gonna be to the audience, right? And to me, the second most interesting is how different area of people kind of behave differently as well. you know, like
Yeah,
the New York judges are more cutthroat, are like more like hard faced, are more like serious,
I like.
and then and then the West Coast, like, was like L.A. was like, Chicago is more relaxed, and definitely seeing the
I
different rap styles as well. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
like I like that. No, New York was very hard. Like they were all like, even the rappers that came from there were like, they like swore more. Compared to
Hmm.
like Los Angeles. Los Angeles, everyone is like more hippie-ish, kind of
Hmm.
more easier.
Hmm.
But yeah, I definitely agree. I sort of like that it was different regions or different styles because
Uh-huh.
people sometimes are quick to assume that they're all the same, which they're not.
Hmm.
But yeah, what was interesting is like what was I going to say? They were definitely more younger in LA. I feel like.
Hmm. I mean, as a rap culture in general, it kind of made me see like how everybody has like a tough story that, and then I think that's kind of related to how like the African American people as a general being surprised by the society, by the community, and but everybody has a story, but you gotta make sure that you sell your story. And I just see that rap in general as being more complex now compared to before I watched the show, if
Really?
that makes sense. Yeah, because before I was just okay, cool. Do I like the jam? Do I like it? And then I like it. I like it. But now I kind of teaches me how to judge different things and how to dissect the lyrics like a little bit more. So
Yeah, because
definitely I do show.
I kind of saw that as well. That everyone's just lyrical. Like I thought I was gonna get bored of hearing everyone rap, but everyone just raps so differently.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. Like just their flow, like their rhythm and flow. Like their
Mm-hmm.
lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Thing. Oh, it was just very interesting. I like that. Man, what was I? What am I trying to say? That it sort of showed. I don't know. Like I found it interesting. Like, do you agree? Since like a West Coast rapper one, that the West Coast is very dominant right now, or more
Mm-hmm.
progressive rap than the
Mm-hmm.
other regions, or what do you think about that?
I mean, by the end of the day, it just seems on how well you can package and present your situation. To be honest, I didn't really feel this vibe with like D Smoke. I I didn't. I didn't jam to his tone. Whenever like Sam Be Yourself or like Caleb is on, and I kind of jam with him like a little bit more, or like Lyndon B. But I guess at this day and age, it's not really about delivery that much. I guess you have to have a good delivery to be able to consider a rapper, a decent rapper, is like your fundamentals. But it's more about the overall message, right? It's more about the philosophy behind whatever you are doing, right? And I feel like that's exactly why Flawless Real Talk lost the competition. It's because he didn't showcase that in his last,
His
competition.
creativity too much.
Yeah, it was more about I want to succeed. Cool, we all do. Then what? It's
Yeah,
like when.
I thought Flawless was really, really good. Like he should have came out because the reason why I think D Smoke won is because he talked about something other than himself, and
Hmm.
Flawless was just talking about himself and his family, but everyone
Yeah,
else is in the competition.
yeah. Like last couple episodes, Flawless was just like doing the sexy Puerto Rican poppy kind of thing,
Yeah,
you know. And
I
then the
thought that,
last one, huh?
I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah. And then the last one, I was just, I want to succeed. I want to succeed. It's like, everybody is saying, oh, I go hard the whole time. And then, like, the more I listen to that, and the more I got numb to that.
Yeah,
Because we can all say that. Like, I go 100 and 20%. You go 100. I go hard all the time. I go all in.
yeah,
Like, what does it mean to you? Like, how do you apply that? You know?
yeah. No, that makes sense. That's where he sort of, I guess, locked in. London B, I didn't really like because she literally repeated one word every like song. She was like, "I can change, I can change, I can change." Or she's like, "You can do it, people. You can do it." It's like she repeated that same word, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like I don't like.
she's she's more based on verse, not like a content.
True, true, true. I can see that. I don't know. Cool. But overall, I'm excited to see season two. I want them to do it not once a year because Netflix does this. They release their seasons once a year. right? This one looks like a lot of production went into it because it looks like it was recorded in January around December. Like, I don't know, maybe springtime, and it took them forever to, because it was cold. Like, I don't know if you noticed when they went over to the different places, regions, it was cold still, you know?
Probably like earlier this year.
It's got to be earlier this year because Nipsey Hussle was one of the episodes.
Yeah.
And he didn't pass away until like the summer. So they probably recorded around springtime or something.
Yeah. So probably they're planning on doing the second season like now or something. So we'll see.
Yeah, because I was like, maybe they can pop out 2 seasons a year. But that seems like too much, huh?
Yeah. I mean, there's so much content on YouTube, but I do like the way of their like planning, you know, like doing a rap competition. That's, you know, a good idea. So
yeah, I want them, in terms of judges, I want them to bring out something different. Like maybe they can have the audience vote for one of, well, I guess not really, because it's like maybe inside they can have the audience vote for which one was the best performance compared to the judges, right?
Kind of like American Got Talent style, like a live show.
Oh, is that what they do?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, for the final one, like who's gonna get $1 million, and that's what they do.
Personally, I feel like they should do that within the UFC, like too. Like have like the actual winner, but then the audience like choose who the winner was, like on Twitter or something, so you can like personally like choose who you thought the real winner was.
But how do you deliver that with a Netflix platform though? You know, it's kind of hard to do.
It's gonna be more on like it's gonna be more on just what a live audience saw, what the live audience thinks of the performances.
Yeah, and it's gonna be based on a live audience.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a little like percentage, like, oh, like this 28% thought this person won, or 72 or 70 whatever thought this one person. So
okay,
cool.
Yeah,
give the show 8 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I thought you gave it 10 out of 10 in the first time, man.
Did I say 10 out of 10? In terms of culture, in terms of the culture.
Oh, okay.
In terms of how they represented the culture, 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Really, whoever made the show, whoever produced it, really in tune with what your audience wants. Really in tune. Because Kevin watched the whole thing through, and Kevin's a busy guy, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Straight. I watched that thing straight too, so really good. But yeah, what about you?
Okay, I'd probably give it an 8 too. Yeah. It's a good message. It's a good first attempt, and then if they get rid of Cardi B, I'll probably give it 9.
Yeah,
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. I don't know. I like Cardi. Oh, well, I got what I was gonna say earlier.
All right,
showed me that rap and hip hop is very, 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 very mainstream, and that anyone can do it. But it also showed me that only a few can be really great at it. So it showed me a greater appreciation for the artist, because you need a good mixture of luck, a good mixture of skill, and like dedication and pursuit to get what you want. Because all the guys and girls that were rapping, maybe they were really, really great in one area, but they lacked in another, and because they never progressed, sadly. But I thought it was good.
Yeah, maybe that's why Flawless Real Talk kind of didn't progress after 10 years, because he didn't have a message. You know, exactly. He was pretty good at battling, but
maybe he just couldn't, like, I don't know, maybe he didn't know how to navigate the industry. You know, sometimes it's like that, like the industry sort of, it's hard to get in, right?
Yeah.
And sort of continue and move on.
So cool. Definitely some positive and some negatives. Yeah, I like the show, and we'll see if we're gonna make a second one or not. So awesome,
cool. Thanks for listening, you guys. Please give us a like and a comment in the description if you guys liked our video. We're also on audio as well, wherever you guys listen to podcasts. We're on Facebook. If you guys want to leave us a review there as well. Anything else, Kevin?
That's it.
Cool.
All right. This is Kevin signing off.
Jofre signing off.
Have a great one, guys.